the chairman.
Today I would say it's an address as a final council sitting for 2025. Mr. the Deputy Chairman for Bombali District Council, our honorable councillors, the Chief Administrator, all revered paramount chiefs, representatives from ministries, departments and agencies, our development partners, staff of Bombali District Council, both core and support, the civil society organizations, members of the fourth estate, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
It is a pivotal moment for reflection, re-evaluation, and renewed commitment to the solemn mandate entrusted to us by the resilient people of Bombali District. First and foremost, we offer heartfelt gratitude to the Almighty God. His providence has sustained us through limited resources and high expectations, guiding us to the growth of this year, standing firm, focused, and ready to forge ahead. Honorable councillors, ladies and gentlemen, the Bombali District Council derives its authority from the Local Government Act of 2022 as amended, particularly in sections 2, subsection 2 and section 21, subsection 1 and 2, empowering local councils with the highest political, legislative, and executive jurisdiction within their mandates. This authority transcends symbolism. It is transformational. It demands courageous leadership, strategic vision, and compassionate governance. Our task is to govern, not for comfort, but for impact, not for today alone, but for the prosperity of generations yet to come. Decentralization is, honorable councillors, despite physical constraints and operational hurdles, Bombali District Council has demonstrated that visionary leadership prevails not through abundant resources, but through clarity of purpose, resolute will. In 2025, we converted challenges into opportunities and commitments into concrete results. Through successful implementation of the Bombali Community Health Post in Sanfoko Liba Chigom, and the construction of the Mabala Health Facility in Bengu Chigom, with support from World Bank and ADB, have enhanced healthcare access for mothers, children, and vulnerable populations. This facility stands as a beacon of hope and dignity. Education. The completion and expansion of the Ansarut Islamic Secondary School in Marachidom have alleviated overcrowding and improved learning environments, nurturing the intellectual capital that will shape Bombali's tomorrow. With the European Union support of 19 hand-dug wells were rehabilitated and some constructed under the passive projects under the ADB. Multiple communities across the district significantly benefited and now reducing the waterborne disease and enhancing community resilience. Roads and connectivity, unlocking economic potentials. The rehabilitation of 14.3 kilometers of feeder roads in the Chiefdom of Wow and Benepo, backed by the ILO, has improved mobility, stimulated local economies, created jobs, and connected farmers and traders to broader markets. Flood mitigation through culverts, retaining walls, and drainage projects in Bombali District, supported by the IMFA, the EU, and the Council own source resources, has enhanced urban resilience and safeguarded livelihoods. The reformation of the administrative office and the construction of the car park, parking bays have also fostered operational efficiency, discipline, and professionalism. These achievements underscore our truth. Bombali District Council delivers results even under pressure and limited resources. Celebrating individuals' excellence and human capital development. Honorable councillors, ladies and gentlemen, as we strengthen systems and institutions, we must also celebrate the people who give life to those institutions. Sustainable governance is not built by structures alone, but by the quality, competency, and commitment of those entrusted to serve. It is with great pride that I recognize Councillor Babah Sisay, who has recently graduated from the law school and has been duly called to the bar. This is a remarkable personal achievement and a collective win for this council. His accomplishment strengthens our legislative depth, enhances our legal insights, and reinforces rule-based governance we seek to uphold. Councillor Babah, we congratulate you and we celebrate you. Beyond this, many of our council staff have demonstrated commendable determination in building their professional capacities. Several have pursued further education, attended specialized trainings, and acquired new competencies aligned with their roles. Others have traveled within and outside the country, gained international exposure and practical experience that will directly improve the quality of service delivery in Bombali District. What a great opportunity this represents for our council. Every new skill acquired, every exposure gained, and every qualification earned strengthen our institution's backbone. This council family believes that capacity building is not only a luxury, it is a strategic investment in excellence, efficiency, and sustainable development. Distinguished councillors, ladies and gentlemen, physical uncertainty and delayed statutory transfers have exerted severe pressure on our operations. The monthly revenue mobilization remains a key challenge, particularly in property rates and business licenses compliance. Nevertheless, we remain undeterred through physical discipline, reinforce partnership, and prioritize impact, we have navigated adversities without compromise. These challenges are not just setbacks, they are catalysts to reform, innovations, and bold leadership choices. Honorable councillors, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, development is a collective endeavor. We extend our deepest gratitude to the government of Sierra Leone, the Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs, and the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development for policy guidance and steadfast collaboration. We commend our partners, the physical digitalization, the accountable project for basic service delivery, that is the World Bank, the European Union, the ILO, the World Maintenance Fund Administration, NGOs, INGOs, CSOs, and CBOs, whose support has been critical. Our paramount chiefs and traditional leaders remain vital pillars of peace and social cohesion, bridging governance and grassroots realities. To the media and partners in transparency, and to the dedicated staff of Bombali District Council, especially headed by the Chief Administrator Group Kurma, as head of the core staff, and our invisible guides, that is the support staff, your professionalism and sacrifice sustain the wheels of progress. To my beloved Deputy Chairman and councillors, you are so great, and I appreciate you all. At this juncture, I wish to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the leadership of the All People's Congress Party at all levels, national, regional, and district, for the confidence they have placed in us. It is a great honor and responsibility to be entrusted with the mandate to lead our people and to work tirelessly to ensure that essential service reach every corner of Bombali District. Even amidst these challenging time, your unwavering support, guidance, and shared vision have been vital in sustaining our efforts and driving progress. Together, we remain committed to upholding the trust bestowed upon us by our party, and most importantly, by the resilient people of Bombali District, of which we serve. We solemnly honor the memory of our late colleague, Councillor Kasim Santos Kano. His dedication and humility inspires us all. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Let us all stand and observe a moment of silence in honor of our dear late brother. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Let's be seated. How paramount chiefs, staff of the Bombali District Council, and my dear people of Bombali District, as we celebrate the sacred season of Christmas, I extend one wishes of peace, love, joy, and goodwill to all and sundry. Christians and Muslims alike, men and women, young and old, those at home and those in the diaspora. Christmas reminds us that light shines brighter in moments of difficulties. It calls us to compassion, generosity, and unity. In a year that tested us, Bombali District did not lose its humility humanity, or its hope. Let this season renew our love for one another, strengthen our commitment to peace, and deepen our shared resolve to care for the vulnerable, the elderly, and the less fortunate among us. On behalf of my family and the Bombali District Council, I wish you a peaceful, joyful, and a blessed Christmas and a new year filled with hope, health, and opportunities. Looking ahead, as we close 2025, we raise with renewed minds and fortified hearts. We choose hope over hardship, action over excuses, and unity over division. The future of Bombali is not merely a promise, it is a collective project. Together, we will build it. In 2026, our strategic priorities will focus on strengthening domestic revenue mobilization through transparency, fairness, and enforcement. Expanding the delivery of health, education, wash, roads, and environmental services. Deepening partnership with government, development partners, civil society, and the private sector. Enhancing institutional efficiency, capacity building, and accountability. Promoting peace, unity, and inclusiveness to ensure no child or community is left behind. We commit to lead with courage, discipline, and a people-centered approach, delivering visible, measurable progress. My dear people of this district, as we approach the end of the year, let me speak to you not only as your chairman, but as a fellow citizens of this district who understands your hopes, your anxieties, and your aspirations. Do not be afraid of the future. Enter the year with confidence and faith. Whatever challenges we face in 2025 will not defeat us in 2026. They have prepared us. The road ahead is brighter, and all shall be well. The new year will bring renewed strength, fresh opportunities, and greater possibilities for our districts. Together, we will continue to protect peace, expand opportunities, and deliver development that reaches every home, from our towns to our most remote villages. Let no one go into the new year burdened by fear and uncertainty.
Swad Henrietta Kuruma from the Bombali District Council. Yeah, and today's meeting purely in an end of year meeting. And during the end of year meeting, the chairman can give a statement on all what we don't do as a council. The achievement they will don't get, challenges they will don't face, how we overcome them, waiting are some of the things that we will still look at, and waiting are some of the things that we will challenge next year. So I feel say a long written statement where the chairman will read for we and tell we everything will happen as a council, and we as councillors we endorse on all waiting the chairman don't talk, because we see waiting they happen, we know waiting they happen, we are always connected when things they happen, and we can also even visit the site, even if not to the area, but we can go there as a council. It's great improvement in 2025. because we come like some of we areas, we find out say we community then they face with challenge with water. You know, no can get water well as by the time the year they begin, water don't dry. So because of we chairman, the robust things that we can do to attack NGOs and other people, we able get water wells them. Me your area I able get about 7 water wells where I give to my community. You go to New York, you go Macama, you go to Jamaica, you go all other areas, they able get them water well then. And of course when we come at the council at we be meet say EU been give council money them for make roads, feeder roads and other bridges and other things them. We notice most of them road and they not being make fine. They just wishy-washy people they can call them. But through the chairman, they be able to put works chairperson and committee. We all visit the roads then we give report na council, and I think that they try for the amend some of the roads then so we get a lot of improvements in Rio regime. Personally, we get a lot of challenges. Like me dey na the last Bombali Sebora. We get roads when you go Mabole, bridge dey way don't be a death trap to people them. Of course, roads, we get a lot of roads and the water well not to all the community then get. We get schools them where need rehabilitation. We get hospitals them where the need for rehabilitation. You go to the hospital like what chairman will say. When you visit the hospitals, there's something you don't even meet the health person where they in charge. Then if I now say the hospital not in good care, so we still the appeal to the chairman and all our donors for let them able help the council so that we'll be able to meet to then challenges and the way we community then the face. We chairman in the right because most of we when you pass, even if you wear fine clothes and go say, hey, councillor, you the pass no more, it's not you get bearing. We councillors the envelope book. This graduation we pass me brother if I show na the envelope they will receive. And at the end of the day, we councillor they will need to get what the community they expect. But if we come with some of them reports and they for say road or other bridges, culverts and other things then where we feel say the government they support the council, at least we self we're able to live to aid up now with community. But if government need to help the councils and the council, even the revenue where home source revenue where the council abopa people that need a green and green pay in our district or we community, now a great challenge for we.
Localities, we have no doubts in you and no doubts in the administration because we have witnessed all of what you have said here. And so without more ado, I just want to register my sincere thanks to you, the chairman, and as well as the administration. We have witnessed, some of us are second-term councillors here. We have witnessed some activities that have been taking place or some of the implementations or the running, the way of running the council. But to be honest, indeed, I want to say this dispensation is far different from what we have witnessed during our first term.
Mr. Chairman, your message is very powerful. And as I will take point, I think you draw your message from 18 categories of different points, meaning you capture all the yearly message. In the first place, you talk about the health development where the council will undertake from the inception of this up to this time around. It is quite true, as some of the councillors there, we will test to that, we will approve to that. Some of you know the well benefit by most of the other development programs or projects where the chairman will talk about. You talk about water wells, on rural development, on education. You talk on rehabilitation projects, developments in the human capacity, delay in government subvention transfers, appreciation, you express appreciation for development partners. All Then why then they collaborate, give strong collaboration for development and the council. Otherwise, we will face a lot of challenges. Then you also give a silent movement for we late brother where we look active like we will be talking today. But let God bless you. This will you call it say among we as death is inevitable. It's inevitable. We don't say anyone will die now. We God taking life. Then I mind for me and the last respect. Well, I appreciate that for that kind of message where you come with.
To be all. Me na Councillor Esther from the great Bicolo City. Chairman, co-stars, not to speech, but I need to recognize them. Because today are the last council sitting for the year. We need to recognize them and for say thanks to them. If you are say council, chairman, councillors and they do well, because staffs are people we're great to be. They always stay by week. Whenever they give any appointments, they give any projects and we community, they are always there for the monitoring, for make sure say everything go well. Mr. Chairman, we tell you thank you, Deputy. You always there for support with us. We tell you thank you. Your message is clear to we and we know say that the correct message is give. We tell you thank you.
Man, with the staff, they plenty thank you for what you don't do. And all the statements where you don't talk like that, all the messages where you don't give. I really just stand with a heavy heart. You want to be manifest more. Today, go for the area, like I see. Like I see. We will manifest what we chairman don't talk because it gets greater, developments and we go in your world. One name so rest in peace.
We just want to tighten the bolts and knots of the statement made by the doctor. Really, I appreciate the leadership style we get. Most times, social media, what is right, I say he is indeed a warrior, a fearless leader. That the voice of the people they will talk. I see he appreciates, he acknowledges people's effort, not only your effort, for bringing about the change we don't highlight. So I tell them, let's thank you together with the staff and to becoming councillors there as this at the end of the year. I appreciate your effort in guiding me around. But
I want to appreciate, first of all, God for making it possible throughout the year. Today we observe the last council sitting for this particular year in 2025.
So, this chairman, if we sit down here, we say we talk for time. We are first time as a this council. But believe you me, the experience and knowledge go don't can gain now. These few months ago, they are will tell God thank you because leader enough of be selfish, enough of be greedy, enough of be high. In own system of governance, a real man we will all for pray for. Let God continue from there. Longer life, let God continue from there. When body, let God make sure say he enjoy the fruits of his labor. Because we say as paramount chief said, this is another maybe you are high. He called me na corner, na office. He go make very small thing.
Mr. Chairman, we no get no regrets where the people of Bombali they make you chairman of Bombali District Council, and more especially the party will give you the tickets. One for thank them because now they give you the chance. And we'll one for pray for let it continue. Let no thing wait for your back for come back the other second time. we will assure that we are going to come back because of the way you dey do things. We appreciate it. Na so a leader for dey, e for be very accommodating. And you na one person who know say very accommodating. Not only there, you ready for defend the people.
But before then, I been not the monitor council. Because being at the one person, we represent the civil society for monitor council's activities. Overall, the aspect of accountability for the Bombali District Council, I want to say bravo to them. But normally, when they can get activities, they always make sure that they inform we civil society. And also, I look at council here, the Bombali District Council, very inclusive. Because considering the fact that there are two main political parties existing in the council, we know the see difference. Everything they see, okay, all councillors being treated equally. So that's again one of the things. The service delivery. With a follow up, because most of the projects we cancel, they deliver in the remote or whatever communities, they are always the make sure say civil society they only know. We don't do projects na Marachidom, with a construction of secondary school. We don't do rehabilitation, na mabunkani na health. We don't do other health. Some local projects we council will undertake. Me particularly, I know for represent the civil society. So overall, when I can't sit at this meeting, I heard a kind of testimony being given by various councillors. I was impressed in terms of inclusivity, maintaining peace, concerns, empowered, effective and efficiency. All of those areas, these of course make us just too impressed because there are councils where they see hiccups between the councillors, they see some divisions, but that's not the happen at Bombali District Council. They all they work in harmony, they work in the same direction, they work, collectively. So that will foster development at all levels. No matter what, if you see any someone a day, no need to work collectively. Definitely, there's no peace. And when peace not they need to plan together. Definitely not they fall. One major gap they way at the foresee. Even though the council they do their own source revenue, where if they look at the compliance rates, it's very, very low in terms of people paying their taxes. So that needs civil society for work with the council, for make we talk to the people, and the council need for continue strengthening the aspect of transparency and accountability. That is one. Number two, we see they come from the government where now what the government they give to council. The whole of this year, council not receive nothing. That's what they tell me. And of course, it's boring. How somebody they deliver service where at least they see what you expect for getting they get am. That's very, very difficult. So would they actually talk to the government, meeting at your area of concern or commitment what they for do to council make them do am in terms of providing the necessary relief for let the council continue. And also with the people let's pay our taxes. If we not pay tax, there's nothing council can survive. And when the people then pay their tax, may they see the deliverables, may they see the commitment from the council. So that's